It feels so good. Stopped at a shop. John's going to do a bit of cooking for you tomorrow night. Interesting. Do you know how to speak? We've made it, you know? So we're heading south again. It feels very, very nice. The sun has just gone in, unfortunately. We're heading to a place that we know quite well. We were there last year and we just fancied a bit of familiarity and a bit of a chill for a couple of days before we move on to our next chapter, which is coming up at the beginning of next month, which is literally days away. And we're going to be heading to the mountains and it's going to be a whole new experience for us. It's something we've never done before. It's something I know very little about because we weren't planning on it. It only became something a few weeks ago that this was booked in. So it's a big chapter for the kids. It could be life-changing. I'm hoping to meet some new people as well. By the time this video goes out, I'll have already met you and we'll already be friends, I'm sure. So yeah, maybe some lifelong friendships are born, maybe some new ideas for the kids, but we'll tell you all about that later. For now, rocking on south, a few days chill out, a bit of work before a whole month of, well, something different. See you down the road. Good old Mercadona car parks, always plenty of room for a motorhome. And apparently, actually, Craig at Road School Adventures was telling me that they don't mind you sleeping here as well. You can actually sleep in the car parks. I don't know if it's all of them, because some of them they lock up. But anyway, good information. We're having a quick pit stop. I'm going to fry some eggs. I haven't eaten yet today. Eggs, maybe a coffee for the road ahead, and a bit of shopping from Mercadona to get us stocked up for the next couple of days, and we'll go and hunker down at Manga. I'm really looking forward to it. Do you want eggs? Do you want eggs? Do you know how to speak? Later in this video, would you like John to show you how he makes some Thai food in the back of this van?
Yes, you do want me to show you.
Yes, you do, you see. I think it's time. I think it's time for this man to show off his cooking skills in our little kitchen. You gonna do it?
Yes. I shall proceed.
Muppet. We're back. I love this place. I love this place. That was funny. A German couple in the van next to us. I was sat faffing around with the camera when we pulled up, so I wasn't quick to jump out the van. By the time I had jumped out the van, he was sat there looking at his phone, and he flipped it around to show me the YouTube channel. He'd seen our name logo on the side of the van, so he'd already logged in. I was like, hit the like. So if you're watching, nice to meet you. We're back. This is it. This is La Manga. This is the place we love so much. And it's going to be a bit too cold for swimming this time of year. But this was where we were snorkeling. In last summer we stayed here for a good week or more, and it was gorgeous snorkeling out there, absolutely gorgeous. And that's our own private beach over there. You actually have no idea how happy I feel to be back here. I actually feel quite emotional, to be honest. It's one of those places, it's just like we've made it, you know? I know we made it to Spain a while back, but getting to a place like this that meant so much to us, it's something that was a place that was really close to our hearts. We had such a nice time here. It's just like a goal that you set yourself, you know? It's a goal. When we were in the UK and it was cold, I was thinking, oh, I wish I could be back there. And here we are. Absolutely glorious. Anyway, in my emotional state, I think I'll leave you there this evening, guys. We're going to settle in, have a bit of food. It's a bit windy still, but I think there's no wind tomorrow. We might not have the sunshine tomorrow, but we're going to settle in. I will speak to you tomorrow. We might try and find a laundrette. I don't know. If there's one not too far away, we might head off on the bike and scooter. Other than that, John's going to do a bit of cooking for you tomorrow night. Yes, he is. So you've got that to look forward to. I will speak to you tomorrow. All right, going back a little bit on what I was saying last night. Sorry, I'm still emotional. I can't believe we've woken up here. Basically, when we set off last year, it was a culmination of so much hard work and effort to get to that stage. And I had money left over from past business and whatnot, and I'd saved some in order to do the adventure. And it was just go, go, go. We had to get to France to see Grandma, then we had to get to Spain to meet other people, then we had to get to southern Spain to cross to Morocco. Then in Morocco, there was no real time constraint anywhere, but there's always a deadline. There's always a border we've got to cross by a certain time. And it just put pressure on, undue pressure, which in the grand scheme of things is not a huge amount of pressure. But now I feel, after leaving the UK and France this time and coming back to Spain, I really feel like we've arrived at the place in our lives that the goal I was trying to achieve, if you like, of just ultimate freedom, just the freedom. We don't have deadlines. Yeah, all right, we're going to be heading up into the mountains to do this thing in a couple of days. That's a deadline, but whatever. We don't have to cross any borders anytime soon. The kids have got their French passports now. They're free to roam Europe, okay? I've got my French residency permit, which should be, it's still in the works. I'm backwards and forwards with them on a few bits of information, but that's in the works and that should be coming soon, which then gives me a lot more freedom in Europe. And just no pressure to be anywhere at any time to do anything. So such as last week where we just spent a week chilling out with friends, I never ever felt like, oh, it's too many days, we've got to move on, we need to go and see this thing before we get to there. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, we're free to roam. It feels amazing. It feels absolutely amazing. And then at the same time, I'm really, really enjoying this new avenue in life. I've always been someone who enjoys building things, creating business, work, empires, if you like. Did it in Thailand. I started doing it in Malta before I had to leave there. Did it again in the UK with a completely different kind of business. And now we're doing it with the YouTube. Even though the YouTube is a couple of years old now, it's at a stage where it needs to take over funding our life. And I love it. I'm really passionate about it. Despite a few wobbles in the last few months, that was to do with being in England. I'm really passionate and I'm really enjoying it. And sitting in the van up there, I've got no problem working 8 to 12-hour day shifts, doing various aspects and things that need to be taken care of behind the scenes in order to grow it as a serious business and not just a hobby vlogging our travels. Because I get to sit in places like this. If I need a break, I can make a cup of tea and come and walk down here and stare out to sea in the gorgeous sunshine. So I've got no complaints whatsoever there. So yeah, it's just wonderful. Everything's settling into place as it should be. Oh, with that said, guys, I'm trying to grow the Instagram and the Facebook as well. It all goes hand in hand. If you're doing YouTube, you need all the social medias for them all to tie in together. So if you're not in our Instagram or our Facebook, there's links down in the description below. So jump on. It's all free, just to click follow and things like that. Drop a comment. A lot of people can't find it in the description. I always get comments from people saying, oh, I can't find the link to Patreon or whatever it is. The description is directly underneath the video, and it just shows like the title, and then there's a little tiny text that says more. If you press more, it opens up the whole description underneath of the video, and it's got all our links in there, everything that we've ever needed to link out to. So it'll have the Facebook link, it'll have the Instagram link. So come over there, it's free. The vlogs are free. It's all free to just come and watch and enjoy and be part of our lives. However, for those who want to get more in depth, we are going to be doing more in the future. I'm going to be looking at growing the YouTube memberships. I'm going to pay more attention to my Patreons. I've got various things in the works. We're obviously trying to attract as many sponsors as we can. So you might see a few more sponsored segments coming up in videos at the moment. But like I say, this is our lives now. Oh my gosh, I've just talked at you for over 4 minutes. How about we have a little bit of scenery around this place, and then we'll look at John's cooking this evening. Right, there's actually no laundrette locally to here, but we're going to go out on the bike and the scooter anyway, because that's what we did last time we were in La Manga, and it's all about nostalgia. And this is a better scooter than last time, so let's see how it goes. You ready to go? Let's do it. So we've just pulled in at this spot. We never came here last time. This is that kind of funny man-made flower-shaped thing. I'll show you from the air. And it seems like people camp up here as well. So it's another spot if that place is too full, which it kind of is now. If I find out any more information about this place, I'll voice it over or put the text down. But this is obviously man-made. I don't know why, but there's some rather affluent looking properties dotted around the side of it, all with their own little boat docks. So there's speedboats dotted around the place. There was a wakeboard boat over on the other side. There's even a sailboat down over there. So they must have a way through out into the ocean somewhere. But yeah, I don't know if it's just been built as a bit of a rich man's playground sort of thing. It's just a nice place where they can keep their boats. Yep, and that's exactly what it is. It's part of an unfinished marina and luxury housing project from back in the 90s that was never completed. The channels were dug to give waterfront access to the homes, but environmental restrictions and the collapse of the development left it frozen in time. Interesting. That's a bit of a beast of a truck conversion. I like that. That's really long. I know what he wants to do. He wants to fly around down here where there's this like embankment. You want to play on that, don't you? It's like a speedway. There's the bridge. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Oh. Once again, I'm feeling emotional. John and I spent about an hour here last time. Now, last time there was a queue of sailboats out there waiting to come in. So once there was enough of them, the bridge went up and it let all the boats through. I'll stick a quick bit of footage in so you can see, but I love places like this. I love boats. Have I ever mentioned I like boats before? I think I have. No, this year we just get one lowly fisherman on his way out. It feels so good. It feels so good. I know I keep repeating myself, but it feels fantastic to be out here. Okay, we're gonna make our way back, but we saw a little spa shop on the way and we'll call in because we need some what, dude?
Fresh basil.
Fresh basil, because all we've got is dried basil. It seems to be all we can lay our hands on in Spain, or really expensive fresh basil. And we kind of need it for what John's gonna cook for you tonight. Right, we're back. They didn't have any basil, but they did have chocolate. Just watch the face here, watch the face. We also stopped at a shop.
Yay! John already told me, but yay.
Oh, you ruined it!
Yes, it was me, I did.
Thank you.
They're not all yours.
Well, I know. Jesus.
Look at that, looks like we're getting treated to a lovely sunset tonight, but if it's sunset time, you know what that is. It's time to eat, which means your time has come. John is going to do some cooking for you. Now, I'm going to try and keep my gob shut and leave him to it, but it's very difficult for me, so you can shout down the screen at me if I keep interrupting him. I'm sorry if I do. Right, here we go. El's busy gaming. What are we doing, sir?
Pad Gra Pao.
Oh, cooking a Pad Gra Pao, Thai food, huh? Right, take it away, chef.
It's onion time. So the first thing we do is chop the onion. Rice time. Garlic time. It's chili time. So we normally use about 6 to 7 bird's eye chilies, but we only have dried ones here, so 12 seems to work. And depending on the size of them, we also use around 6 or 7 garlic cloves. When you hear the rice start to fry on the bottom, that means it's ready. So I usually put the rice there before we start anything else because we cannot fit the wok and the rice pan on the cooker. It's cook time. .500 grams of minced pork. So we used 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. We used 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Just give it a second to get there. Oh. gloop of dark soy, and a gloop of oyster. Oyster is completely optional. You don't need it, but we like to put it in anyway. Mix.
Right, I'm allowed back in this now because what we do is I start serving up the rice while he finishes off what he's doing over there. So the rice is all fluffy and nicey down here. He's absolutely perfected cooking rice recently. He does it better than I do now. I defer to him on lots of things when it comes to cooking. So we use this little measure bowl and you can do a perfect little rice measurement like that. So what you probably missed right there when I was doing the rice was he was putting basil in. Now we've only got dried basil and he puts loads of it in. It should be fresh basil. I mean really it should be Thai basil, but we can't get that, so fresh Mediterranean basil does work as well. And then I serve this glorious stuff up for him while he gets ready, because it needs eggs on top as well. I start packing away all these bottles.
Yes, good servant.
So this dish is called Pad Gra Pao, which means fried chili and basil. And you can have it with chicken, with pork. It's more commonly done with pork, like John's done it today. And it's always different wherever you go. It can have vegetables and lumps of chicken in it, or like this, minced pork is a very traditional way of doing it. And you've always got to have a fried egg on top of the rice. Gai dao, as they say in Thailand. And this particular recipe came from Tukta restaurant on the island where I used to live. And before I left, after 10 years of eating this stuff, I went in and begged them. I said, you've got to teach me the recipe. So now I've handed it on to John and he's become a master at it. I'll happily let him do it rather than me do it. He's got it nailed. So John's mastered doing these eggs in the wok, which is very Thai style, really hot oil, so they go all bubbly and crispy and then we just need John's table sorting out. And that's us. That's how we do it in the van. Master chef here doing his Thai speciality. We have this, I'd say minimum 3 times a week. Maybe minimum 2? No, 3 times a week. Yeah, it's every other meal. It's fantastic. It's very, very budget friendly as well. And all 3 of us love it. I'm not going to show you Ella licking the plate, but she does. Well, I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but it's incredibly rough. The wind's really picked up in the night, so it's probably a good time for us leaving. This is it, the start of a whole new adventure. It could be something that changes the course of our lives, we don't know. It might just be a simple month in the mountains, making friends, the kids learning some stuff, and yeah, getting to know people that we'll probably know for the rest of our lives. Or it could be massively life-changing for the kids or for me. So it's all very, very interesting, and I can't wait to get up there and see. Only problem is it's up in the mountains, so I've been wearing shorts and t-shirt for the last few weeks. It might be the end of that for a while. I think the temperature's about 8 degrees up there in the day. Right, onward to Shepherd's Rest. Back in desert country again. Wild, wild west. I don't know what it is about being out here. I love it. This is Andalusia now. We've crossed into Andalusia. We're out in the mountains. It brings back so many awesome memories from last year. I don't know why. I love the ocean, hey. I can't get enough of being on the coast near the sea. I feel like I need to see the sea the whole time, but there's also something about out in the desert. Okay, we are 8 minutes from Shepherd's Rest. We've had to pull over for a wee break. And I thought it might be worth, before we end this video, just asking the kids what they think about it. Because it's going to be a whole month with people we've never met before, doing all sorts of activities and actually having to get out of bed on a morning, El, and do stuff. Yeah, all right. That's more a Jean thing, really. He doesn't get up till lunchtime. So, what do you think, sir?
Excited.
You're excited? To meet new people? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that suits you down to the ground, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Now, what about the L? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, Morris. I don't know. I mean, I'm excited, but like.
Apprehensive?
I don't know, because I just don't know what it's going to be like. So it's like.
Cool.
I don't know.
It's a good answer, and I'm the same. It's a whole month, committing to a whole month of hanging out up here, and that's unusual for us now with our new lifestyle. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to look back on this, the day we arrived at Shepherd's Rest. So we can only guess that that is Oria up ahead of us on the mountainside, our home for the next month. Oria. All right, this is it, down a little windy village road. Now, I did look at it on Google Maps, so I do recognise where we should be going. I see a pussycat underneath this car to our right. And that's it there. Look, they've got the playground. This is basically it. Shepherd's Rest. There, look, it says on the wall there, Shepherd's Rest. Yes, folks, we are nicely settled in at Shepherd's Rest now. We've actually been here for a week. The kids are up there behind me in that classroom, and they're doing a magic class, and we're getting a performance tonight, so I will film some of that, but that's going to be going in next week's video, probably. Speaking of which, this is a van life channel. I don't know what to film up here, really. Let me know what you would like down in the comments to know about this place. It's a World School Hub. I didn't know much about World School Hubs a couple of years ago. Now, we're in one. So if you've got any questions, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Also, don't forget to go and have a look at the Instagram and the Facebook, please. Hit the like, follow, and all the things you need to do over there. I'm really trying to get that going. That'd be great. So that's it, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.